Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube. Today I'm going to do a full tutorial. If you want to find out how I created this look, stay tuned. I will go through step by step how I created this glam, full bougie, night out, slick back look. Okay, so I've just cleansed my face, a micellar water that I got from TK Maxx. I am going to put a primer on. This is a natural radiance. It's like a prep and prime, so it's a primer from MAC. So I'm just using this because I used this the other day. They gave me it as like a little sample when I bought some foundations, and I thought it was actually quite nice. I don't actually know how much difference it actually makes, but you know, why not? And then I'm just going to pop the strobe cream. So this is the MAC strobe cream in gold. What it does is it goes on white and then it sort of blends out and goes to a goldy shimmer. I put that all over. Okay, drop the lid. Moving on to eyes. I will do my eyes first. I'm going to do my base off camera and then we can start with the eyeshadow, with the look. Cool, so I've done my base on my eyes. If you would like a video that includes how I do this, or just like a brow tutorial, because I have had a couple of people ask for that, just let me know in the comment section below and I can do that for you. By the way, I'm just gonna say, excuse the absolutely terrible hair. I'm gonna try and do something with it at the end of this so it does actually look nice with the makeup, but at the moment this is what we're getting. First of all, I am going in with this. This is basically essence. It's something that I just picked up from TK Maxx a couple of weeks ago, and it's basically got all your contour shades, so 3 contour shades at the bottom. This is a shimmer or a highlighter, and then the 2 powders basically. So it's got a little bit more of a yellow and this one is a little bit more of a pink, depending on your skin tone. I'm gonna go in first of all with the middle one, which is called Noble Tint. I think that's how you say it. Just gonna create a base for the shadows to go onto. So I'm gonna pick up a Morphe M504 and just pick up some of that middle shade onto my brush, and then just go in nice round circular motions. One thing that I did really pick up from the day that I did with Rihanna is basically, before I was really trying to be too, I was really just being too nice with my makeup before, so I'd get a bit pissed off when it wouldn't go right. And when I was making a bit of a mess, and she basically said that it's fine to make a mess because obviously with me doing eyes first, it means that any sort of mess that you make, it can be corrected at the end, kind of thing, before you put your base on. So if you are doing quite a intense look on for your eyes, I would always suggest doing eyes first. That way you can correct any mistakes and make it look all nice and neat before you put your foundation on. It looks a bit crazy at the moment, but you've got to just trust the process, which I'm very much learning to do. So we all have to learn somewhere, don't we guys? And then I am going in with Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration, and it's called Ring the Alarm. It's quite a bit of a neutrals palette. I'm all for neutrals, but they have got like some pinks, purples, things like that, so can create some nice different shades in there. We are starting with the shade Secret, Morphe M453. I'm putting it on the outer corner. At this moment in time, I'm not worrying too much about the blend. I am just getting the product on there. So you can keep packing it on, but obviously it depends on how much colour you want on there and how deep you want that outside edge. Back with my blending brush and just blending that out together. Okay, I'm going to go in with Mugshot and I'm just going to blend that out into those two colours there. I know it looks really mental at the moment, but it will be fine, she says. Okay, so that is basically where I'm going to stop right now. And I am going in back with this brush. And this brush is what I use to put the concealer and everything like that for my base. And I'm going to grab my base colour. And then what I'm going to do is just start going from this corner here up around like that, so you'll see. So if you put it on and then look straight forward, you'll see whether you can see it above your eye. I like to be able to see it just because I feel like it opens your eye more. So if you look straight ahead and just carve that in like that. So it looks a little bit like that. And then I'm going to go in with that darker colour and start to blend that together so there's not that huge line like there. So now I've blended that part out, I am now going to use that cream again before I use the pigment to put a little bit of shimmer here under my brow bone. Revolution Pro highlighter. So this is the Supreme highlighter in Ice. And it's got 3 different shades. So it's got a nice pinky one, more yellow toned, and this one is like purpley blue. Put it in that brow bone there. Now I've got this brush, so it is a little bit sticky with the concealer on there. And I'm going to grab some pigments. Peaches pigment in the shade Wild West. Now this one is just going to go on the first part. And again, I'm going to use it to blend across into the rest of the shadow, so it sort of goes nicely across. I'm going to go into now the peached, and then I'm going to put this on the last part. And then just keep playing around with it, see how far you want to go with the peached and the light, and then go into the darker shade. But next I am going to do is liner. The liner that I use is a Maybelline New York, and it's quite old, but it lasts literally forever. And it's a liquid one, so you can use it on the waterline, you can use it as a liquid liner, but they're just amazing, literally so good. Angled brush, and grab a bit of the liner. Start in the middle, just press the liner along the lash line. Okay, so once you've done that, I will go underneath here, literally along that waterline underneath there. Some people this is a bit gross, but I just feel like it finishes it off. And then all I'm going to do now is just deepen this side here and make that black not so precise. So I'm going to get a little smudgy brush. Trying to do this before the battery runs out on the camera. So a little tiny smudgy brush. So this one is a Morphe M431, and I am going into a different palette This is a W7 Romance Neutrals palette again. I'm just going to use the black here. It's called Black Book. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on there and into the corner here. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye, and then we'll go on to our base. Okay, so I've done the other eye and put some lashes and mascara on. As you can see, it's starting to build together now, so I don't look as crazy. So what I'm going to do is go in firstly with the concealer. So again, using the same one. And then grab a... I've just found the brush that I was looking for earlier, which is why my eyeshadow didn't go as planned, but I seem to have salvaged it. How I've managed to do that, I have no idea, but I think I did it. What a nightmare. So I'm just grabbing, well, here it is. God, I really need to sort my stuff out, sort my shit out. So this is a Morphe, this is actually a Morphe M441, so it's just a small blending brush, which I use because you can get really close. You can get really close to the bottom waterline and the shadows and stuff like that. So, and it does sort of blend it out nicely. The thicker concealer brush, and this is a Morphe M173 brush. So as you can see, it's quite a thick one, and then just use that to blend the rest of the concealer out. So what I'm going to do now is my lower lash line with back into the Jaclyn Hill. So I'm going to go in with the more orangey tan tone, so the Mugshot. And I'm going to go in with slightly smaller brush, M456. Just pop a little bit on and then run it along the lower lash line, just so that then now it blends up towards and meets the other shadows here. Cool. So I'm going to go in with a slightly darker colour and do from the outer corner into sort of halfway, and I'm going to go back in with that Secret, a nice flat one. So I'm going to use a flat brush. This is a Morphe M410, so this one is a little bit better, so you can literally just dab it along. So this is good for the darker colours, and then use the other brush to blend it out. I am going to use my black liquid liner that I used on the top. So again, same angled brush. I'm just going to go in. Again, you don't need to use tons of product because you can always go back and layer it up. So now moving on to base. Also got foundation on my top. That's great. Does anyone else get shit all over them when they're doing the makeup? Because I frigging do. So I'm going to use two different colours and I'm going to mix them just because I have got a bit of a tan, fake tan at the moment, and it doesn't quite match my face. So I'm going in with an NW25 and an NW10, a NYX, it's a NYX foundation brush. I don't actually know what the brush is called, but it's just got a big end. Alright. And then I'm just patting that into my face. Okay, cool. So my face is looking rather 2D at the moment, so I am going to go in with this lighter 16-hour camo concealer just on the highest point of my face, just to add a little bit of dimension, because I do look rather 2D. So just here, 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 A bit around there, and I think that's it. And now I'm going to go in with my contour palette, this middle shade here. Go in with that and just pat under my eye. Here, basically in the same places that you've just put that concealer. So you're going here, 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 and here. And a little bit around here because my foundation normally tends to come off there. So right around there. And now I'm going to go in with Queen of Ice. The Queen of Ice, I'm going to go in here, start here, circular motions, going down onto the cheek. So as you can see, this highlighter isn't super bright, so you can put a nice amount on and it just looks nice and shimmery. Then the other side, just turn my hair grey, which is lovely. Yeah, I just find this palette just really nice, and it was literally probably, it doesn't say the price, but I think it was like a £5 or £7 maybe. So I'll pop the link for it in the description below so you can go and have a look if I can find it online. And now I am going in with a bit of both of these, so this one, and that is Noble Taint and Chocolate Cake. Just eat some chocolate cake. And I'm going to start again where I just put the highlight, but literally just underneath, so like this. And there we go, you've got a little bit of a cheekbone there. I say a little bit because it's just been my birthday and stuff, so I've got less of a cheekbone than I would maybe before. Along here. Okay, just going to cook me some food. Thanks. So we just sort of add in a little bit of dimension because before my face was like 2D as fuck, so it's not great. And then to finish off along there. And just to finish off, I'm just going to grab a huge fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M527. Just go basically through all three of the colours, tap off the excess and just blend all that together. Don't be scared of the bronzer, girls or guys, whoever's watching this. And I just feel like that just blends all of it so nice together. I am going to add a little bit more highlighter because I want to go that extra, just going to be extra today. And I'm going to go back in with my Revolution Pro Highlight Trio, and that the middle one, and I'm just going to pop that here. Yeah, we like to be extra. And then here. So it's just a tiny bit, but it's just great. End of my nose. Cupid's bow. And then last couple of bit places above my brow bone here. Whoa. That's a lot of highlighter, but it's fine because I love it. Okay, so we're going to stick with that. Now I'm going to go on to lips, and then I'm going to sort this out, and that's a finished look. So we're nearly there, guys. Please stay with me. So for lips, I'm going to go with a nude just because we've got a lot going on up here. And I am going to use Peaches and Cream Punchline Lip Liner. And I'm just going to use the edge of it to blend that out together into the middle. And then this is literally one of my favourite matte lip gloss. Well, not lip gloss, is it? But it's L'Oreal Paris lip paint, and this is in the shade 210 and Dead Lips, and it's one of just literally my favourites. And then blend it out to the sides, and I'm going to add a little bit of gloss today. So another peaches and cream, and this is in the shade Tease. And just going to put that again in the centre, just to add a little bit of gloss, because who doesn't love gloss? I'm going to go off camera, sort this mess of a hair out, and I'll be back with the finished look. So I've done my hair. I've gone for a slick back look. I don't normally do this, but because my hair is in desperate need for a wash, I thought, well, what better way to style my hair than, you know, I'm giving you the perfect slick back. I'm feeling like you could actually put a red lip with this if you want to be very extra. But yeah, I feel like both could go nice. So to finish it off, I am going to put on a NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I bought this just as a tester because I do have a mattifying spray as well, but I do find that just makes my skin a little bit dry and it doesn't give me the nice dewy look that I like. So I got this just to test it out before I buy the full size, and it's a thumbs up from me. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. If you do have any questions about products or any future videos that you want me to do, make sure you drop them in the comments below, and I will definitely make a note and get them on my filming list, because I've literally loved doing this and I just love this look. I just think it looks amazing. This would be my go-to night out glam look, and I am just in love with it. And PS, I did a thing. I turned this top inside out, so I no longer have the concealer mark on there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.